Welcome to the highlights of the second video. To start with, we're basically going to go over what we missed from the last 20 minutes of the first video, which was lost in recording. That being the tactic we have created. As you can see from our combined view here, we're basically going for a 3-4-2-1. Wing backs target forward, 2 inside forwards, and 3 centre backs here. Centre backs all on a centre back role. We've got a deep line playmaker and a defensive midfielder, 2 wing backs, 2 inside forwards, and the target forward. So the idea behind this is for the goalkeeper to either distribute to the centre backs or the wing backs, who will run up the pitch while the inside forwards get into a more central position, waiting for crosses from deep to either be nodded in by the target forward or to be knocked down to one of the oncoming inside forwards. You can see here we have a couple, actually all 3 of our centre backs are huge. I think the smallest one was 189 centimeters and the other 2 being 190 each. Yeah, so good going on the centre back department. And next we'll be looking at how the formation looks during the game. You can see from these little green boxes here, after you've created the formation, you can go to this team instructions page and click on different phases of play to see where and what your players will end up and will be doing, which I find is a very helpful tool when creating a tactic, to see when either you have the ball or the opponents have the ball. You can see where your players are going to be at any given time, which helps to determine which roles you want them to play, which positions you want everyone to be in, and how it's going to look actually in game. So after we've looked at players and tactics at a new club, the next thing I like to see is the staff. I'm not one of these FM players that want to control every aspect of the team. You have lots of staff members here. You might as well use them for whatever you can, right? Like, let the coaches coach, let the scouts scout. So I think it's important to fill up all the staffing roles and assign any duties. We then went on to look at the league rules. I find especially lower leagues in obscure countries, you find loads of different rules, loads of different ways the leagues are run, loads of different ways the competitions are structured. What we found in this specific league is the top 4 teams, after so many games, go on to a championship playoff group, I believe. And I didn't quite see there on the rules if that's like the league splitting or it's like a usual English playoff where the 4 teams will play each other to decide who gets promoted, or if they just determine a different points tally by playing each other instead of the worst rated teams. But from what I can see, we're not rated one of the best. It seems we just have been promoted from a league below before we came to this team. So really, we're just going to go through the matches, see where we end up, and hopefully have a chance to see what the playoff thing means in this league. The most important member of a staff for a new manager at a new team is definitely the assistant manager. We found one here with decent stats, I assume, for this league, with good people management, reasonable judging player ability, and good judging player potential. But my problem here was I could not for the life of me pronounce his name, so please welcome our new assistant manager, Spartacus. He'll be helping us a lot throughout this year at least. And build up over, it's game time. Friendly number 1, first game in management for Finger Bang, first game at all. Here we were looking at the shape of our tactic. See, it's only 4 minutes in. we were talking about what we believe should happen, and it did. Our players did exactly what we wanted them to do in this instance, and we were very happy with that defensively anyway, out of possession. And while I was rambling on about what players should have been doing at the time, I almost missed something that happens next. Here we go. We pause it again to talk about what we wanted to see here. We wanted this guy to pass it to the wing back there and get inside, and he did. This is exactly what happened. Maybe a few more passes, I think, than we wanted to see at this stage. And that guy just passed it back inside before the inside forward really had a chance to run. But lo and behold, we take a little long shot here. It was a decent effort from outside the box. And just after, we get a throw in from this position. That's the long cross we wanted, but that is what we did not want to expect. Our left wing back, Georgios Maidanos, just hit an absolute fucking worldie in response to a save from the keeper. Yeah, good first goal. We were liking what we were seeing at this point, but sadly, that's not how it ended up. Just a few minutes later, back down the other end, like a decent cross into a box should have been easily dealt with our huge centre backs really. But what we noticed is our defensive midfielder, can't remember, oh yeah, this guy here, just to read his name because I was having trouble with it. He is not where he should have been and seemed to be getting a bit in the way. Like dropping back from his defensive midfield role to help out at centre back, which we don't really need. We don't really want four of them. As I just said, it seemed like they were getting in each other's way. Which, in the second half, we saw again what should have been a pretty easy cross to deal with. The same guy getting in the centre back's way to leave an easy chance behind him for the other team to just pop it into the net. This one we can see more clearly, right here. He is definitely just in his way, stopping him from being able to react to that seemingly easy to deal with cross. So, from what we saw, we had many positives. We defended well, apart from these two instances. They did have a lot of shots, but we've dealt with them really well. We had some promising crosses. We had most of the players going into positions we envisioned them going into to begin with. But from what I did see, we didn't have enough crosses. Some good ones, not enough. And that DM there needs to get out of the way in the out of possession, which we'll come to in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you do have a chance.